Yo, it's RS.
It's Dino. Welcome to the Slamber Show.
RS Production.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Slamber Show. As you can see, we're not alone here. We have it's another special episode today. We have two special guests.
Who are these guys?
Two other members of the Slamber Boys. Who we got here? Let's introduce yourself, boy. Let's start with you, guy.
My name Jeff.
This is
Hey, I'm
Jeff.
Jeff. How's it
This is
going?
Jeff Mata. How do you say it in English?
Mata, patata. Same.
And this is Brian Perino.
I'm Brian.
Dang, serious
You
boy.
like that?
Yeah. What's up, boy? Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome to the show. Thanks
Cool,
for coming,
cool.
man. I know Jeff lives far. Where do you
Yeah.
live, boy? Oh, yeah, sorry, you can't say where you live.
Classified. He lives somewhere far away.
That is
Jeff's
true.
Men in Black.
Secret Service.
Secret Service. You can't tell, or else.
Well, we're thankful that you guys are here joining us tonight for episode.
I don't know.
We could say 5. We could say 5.
Yeah, episode number 5.
Yeah. So we have Jeff and Brian Perino.
How much you paying us?
Dang,
checks in
we
the
can't.
mail, boy.
We can't tell you
Checks in
guys.
the
That's all.
We
That's all that
cannot
matters.
tell
That's
you
all that
guys.
matters.
Depends on how much views we get.
That's
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
matters.
But before we start on anything, we just want to
Pay us?
know the history of our friendship of the Slammer Boys. Who wants to start? Or what can you guys remember from when we started? Because remember when Jay was here? He told his
How we met.
How we met. We could start with Brian.
All right.
You remember, guy? How we all met?
Okay, so I remember we were going to Philan Baptist Church.
That's right, Sunnyvale.
Under Pastor Smalia.
Right.
And it was, I remember it was me, Dino, and Cedric Kutaran at first.
Shout out.
We
Cedric.
were the first kind of crew.
We weren't there yet, right?
You
kids,
guys
boy.
weren't there yet. And then
How old were we, Gutter?
I want to say we were like 5 or 6. No,
Dang.
Dino, we
We're probably like 4 or something.
we started in Pastor Garcina's church. I don't know if you remember that, but there was that church with
me
the
and Jeff, we weren't there yet.
You
Me
guys
and
weren't
Jeff
there
and
yet.
Yeah. It was like a small house
house church, and then there was like 2 buses where we used to have our Sunday school
Buses?
buses, man. We would.
Oh, cool.
It didn't matter if it was hot.
This was
or
like
cold.
early-
We were.
Was it,
90s.
was it just like an abandoned bus in a parking lot?
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Ghetto.
Yes.
Okay,
dude.
and
We used to have our Sunday school there, and then we moved to Sunnyvale with Pastor Somalia, and I think
That's where we met you
That's-
guys. Because I
that's-
came to, me and Seg came to America in 92.
92. Okay, so yeah, then when you
So
guys
that-
came,
I was 6 years. Oh,
Yeah.
8 was it?
Somewhere there. I was 7-ish.
yeah, dude, I remember you guys came, man. You guys had these like weird looking clothes, man. It was like.
Cool.
Dang. Mean boy.
I'm not trying to be mean, man. It was just
No,
to
no,
me.
no.
To me, I remember going to
No, because we just came straight from the Philippines.
No. I mean, compared to how you guys dressed after that, I was like, wait, that's
Okay.
totally different. I remember telling Dino, I was like, hey,
Nice save.
why they just?
Nice save,
I'm
bro.
trying to.
Go ahead, boy. Go ahead,
We
boy.
might have to edit that.
No, you're good.
And then I remember telling Dino, I was like, hey, are those who are they? He goes, oh, those are my cousins from Philippines.
Okay.
And then it wasn't too long, maybe like a couple of years later, Jeff came.
When did you come to America, Jeff?
Yeah.
90-ish?
96?
So we've been friends for like 4 or 5 years. And then Jeff came along.
Yeah.
But we met you through church, right?
Yeah.
Through-
Pastor Smile's house.
Pastor's
Yeah.
his house,
His
not
house?
the church.
Yeah.
Oh, was it like a prayer meeting or something?
That's all I remember. It was
Yeah.
random.
Was it our singing, our little singing?
Singing Jules.
Singing
No,
group?
I
it
don't
was
think
Bible
so.
study.
It's
Oh,
probably
okay.
like a
Yeah,
prayer
Bible study.
meeting.
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
At Pastor Smile's house.
Yeah, but the kids would always just play in the back.
Oh, backyard
backyard.
or Kuya
Backyard?
Garnet's
Kuya
room.
Garnett.
Yeah.
And we would watch X-Men.
God,
we would climb the roof.
We would try to go, because remember we went in his room and he was playing Doom on his computer. And we tried to like break in his room. He'd lock it. We tried to break it and try to play Doom.
Yeah.
God, I remember
So
that.
actually, Brian was the first friend that me and Seg had. Because I'm sure like it was Sunday. Like my dad took us to church.
You didn't go to school yet?
I don't think so. I don't think we went to school like a couple of weeks later. And then, I mean, Dino's been my cousin since long time ago.
You guys been cousins, yeah. Before we met.
And then Jeff came in the picture later on.
A few years later.
And what's cool, because Jeff came, he was our age too.
Yeah.
That's why we kind of just like became friends. You know,
and
what
then
I mean?
plus, remember your moms were cool.
yeah.
So like you would come over to the house and we all just like play video games, right?
Did we give you toys? No,
I don't remember.
because
I
I
think-
remember.
Yeah, I don't remember, man.
You don't remember those times
It
anymore.
was just every time we gathered, it was always
Something to do
Bible
with church.
study.
Yeah.
or
Yeah. But then we'd sleep over at RS's house when we were kids. Remember, like
That's
play video
later on.
games.
It
We played
wasn't until after.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that was later on. Jeff, we're talking about like when we were,
when we first
kids,
met.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
but me and Brian and Seg, we've been doing like rollerblades, all that stuff, swimming pool. Remember those times?
Yeah, since we were kids, and I
Yeah.
remember we started sleeping over each other's house when we were that
Slammering?
age.
Yeah.
We were already slambering. Like they would, I remember I would sleep over their place, or they would come over my place.
Yeah.
And then,
Did you sleep over when we were kids or when we were older?
Yeah, when we were kids.
We were kids.
I remember
Like-
Jeff would
'Cause
sleep over.
We always.
Yeah. We would sleep over RS's house.
I think
remember-
Jeff's memory is pretty bad now. I don't think he remembers anything anymore.
Okay, how about this? What do you guys remember when we were kids?
like
not
earliest
because I think
childhood memories.
I think the memories we're talking about is like, or what
Different-
Jeff is talking about is when we were like
like
teenagers.
older, yeah.
How about like kids? Like
What's your like furthest memory of
each
us?
other?
yeah.
I remember we were playing that one wrestling fighting game in your house, Gatter.
World Heroes.
No, not World Heroes, Gatter. It's the WWF fighting game. Remember that one?
Oh yeah. I
remember
remember
that.
that. Super SNES.
As on Super Nintendo, yeah.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but
So
if you remember it and we were there, that means
Yeah, I remember that. I remember Jeff was there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Brian was there.
No, I wasn't. I don't remember this. So
I mean,
maybe I wasn't
we
there.
are getting old, guys.
Yeah.
So there are memories that's just like getting slowly erased.
No,
I don't know if you guys have that
I have a
too.
lot of memories in Brian's house when we were kids.
Yeah. We used to sleep there all the time. Yeah.
Mine's pretty good. I mean, I got pictures and proof, so.
Yeah. I got receipts.
Please show those. Please show
I got
those.
the receipts, boy.
Sure.
Because when Dino would tell me stories, I'm like, I don't remember that.
I mean, we choose what we remember.
Huh?
We choose what we remember.
That's true.
You know,
I just remember like hockey.
hockey.
Like
Yeah,
rollerblades? Yeah.
rollerblades.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
of
Back
Mighty
in the
Ducks.
Mighty
camping,
Ducks,
yeah.
got it. Because
Dude,
the
I
Mighty
remember
Ducks
that.
was hot at the time.
I remember
Backyard camping.
we all
Yeah.
had rollerblades.
Yeah.
But I remember Jeff didn't have rollerblades.
Yeah.
So
And he would be running and sweating, bro. And then,
yeah,
I didn't know how.
no.
Not even shoes barefoot,
no,
got
no,
it?
sorry. I'm sorry, one. That was good.
no. But here's the thing: is like
No, I remember that.
eventually one of us would feel bad for him and would be like, "Here, take my rollerblades."
Or
And-
we do one foot.
But
remember that?
But he would never take him because he didn't know how to roll.
I didn't know how to do it.
So he would just play,
wait.
Sorry,
So
we just running around barefoot.
let me ask.
and he was sweating, dude. He was sweating.
Let me ask you,
so
Jeff,
bad.
do you know how to roll?
Still not to this day. Man.
But
No, I do remember because we had rollerblades and Jeff didn't. So all he did was run and do tricks.
yeah,
He do tricks on his.
but dude, whenever we're on the same team, we would always do the Mighty Ducks thing where we
The
do
flying V.
the flying
V.
V, and then we're like,
Guy, did you rollerblade?
I do. I don't live with you guys.
So were you Goldberg?
Dang. We never played hockey.
Who's Goldberg? No, we played. Me and Brian played hockey. We played hockey.
I remember just rollerblading through the park and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember Seg used to be able to like jump off of the curve
Yeah.
and do like some kind of 360, and I could never do
Tony
it.
Hawk.
Yeah, something like that.
But I do remember those days because after church, we'd put on our rollerblades and we go rollerblade around like the park and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, those are
were the
memories
days,
that
man.
I can't forget.
Yeah,
I remember those vividly.
Those are like engraved in my mind.
And then we chased girls.
What?
We chased the girls
You did?
in the rollerblades. No, we
Oh,
didn't.
at church?
No, we didn't. All right, you have any questions for that guy?
All right.
It just got
that's it?
awkward.
That's it. We're done.
No, boy.
This is the part where we cut.
There's still more show.
Well, so what happened? Like I remember we're all friends as kids.
Yeah.
What? But there was a time where we all like didn't see each
separated.
other until teenagers, got
We're
it?
teenagers, yeah.
Because
Or like early teens at least. Like
I don't know if you guys remember, but our church kept changing locations.
Yeah.
You guys remember those? Like we'll have a church in
Yeah.
Sunnyvale, we'll move to San Jose, we'll move to a different place. I think that kind of cost
Each time
members
we moved
to not go
yeah.
anymore.
Each time we moved, we lost
Members, yeah,
members. We never gained it. New
And
ones.
at the same time, we were too young to actually know if there was like beef
within the church.
within the church.
But there
'cause-
was.
Yeah, I'm sure there
after.
was. Yeah, but we didn't know that. We didn't know about because we were too young.
Yeah.
Because I remember Brian, you guys left, right? The church.
Well, we left because my parents enrolled us at a
To a
private
school, yeah,
school, and in order to go to that school, you had to become members.
Yeah, yeah.
But we loved the church so much that I remember
Lamb, right?
we would go to that church North
I do remember
Valley,
this.
and then we would go
For the
because
potluck.
we would go back to Phil Lamb
do remember
wearing suits, man. Like
Suits,
Yeah.
got it. I remember
'Cause-
I would come in with suits.
and we're the only ones with suits, and,
And
we're
then
like.
me, Jeff, and Dino were like,
And Jeff would be freaking barefoot.
And then now you guys are like, man, this guy's dressed weird or whatever. I'm like,
that is true. Yeah.
I just felt weird.
I mean,
But
when
but
did you leave? Like Sunnyvale time?
Sunnyvale time, yeah,
Dang, we were still young that time. We were
Yeah,
like
boy.
12, 13.
yeah.
But Jeff would still come. Like I remember you used to come, boy, but not every week. Maybe you'd come like once a month.
Why?
I don't know where we
Because you
went.
didn't you live in Sacramento at the time?
Oh yeah, actually yeah. When we
Eventually
did move
they-
to,
yeah,
Sacramento.
they moved.
But you would still you would still see you like like Easter or like
like big events.
the big church events. You would still see you here.
Hey, do
Oh,
you guys
only around that time because there's food.
do you guys remember?
the potluck.
Potlucks.
Do you guys remember those Christmas plays that we used to do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
from
dude.
from Auntie Sarah, remember that?
Yeah.
That was cool.
So I remember
I was
Pastor
always-
Ismalia, our late pastor, before she had his late wife.
And to Sarah.
Yeah, and Sarah, rest in peace. She would like recreate these plays
Yeah, yeah.
for us, and then she would like
Yeah.
we would what was that?
She would dress us up.
She would
with,
dress us up.
with all the
we
robes.
would have to try out for parts.
Yeah.
Got her for like
remember
I was
the-
I
for
was
the
always
Jesus-
Joseph. Sorry.
Like she would like make
Were
us read
you
a
were you
lot.
guys ever Joseph?
I,
was the
I
bad
always
guy.
wanted to be Joseph. I hated.
I
Were
was
you
the bad
ever
guy one
Joseph,
year,
Jeff?
got it?
I think I was one of the three kings.
Yeah,
That's,
boy.
that's good. That's
God, I
good.
was a bad guy. I was King Herod. Got it?
We got to find those pictures or something.
I was Joseph.
God, I still have those pictures.
Because dude,
somewhere.
we had some the robes that we would wear.
Yeah.
or
Bro,
whatever.
our crowns were sick, bro. It's dripping, got
It
it?
was something else, man.
Yeah, I could remember those moments too.
Yeah.
And we really had to like memorize our lines, do all that stuff. Like
Oh, yeah.
we were prepared for that stuff. And that's when
Were
we,
we?
huh?
Were we?
I think so. We would memorize a lot of lines.
That's true.
And I think that's when Auntie Sarah saw that we had like a big group of kids, and that's when she created Singing Jules.
Yeah, the little.
What's your guys' memories of Singing Jules?
What is Singing Jules, got her?
I want to ask Jeff. Let's see if he knows anything. Because he's the most musical.
Musically inclined. He'll be singing at the end of the show. So
Such a number by Jet Boy.
Go ahead, Jeff. What's your memory of Singing Jules?
Man, I just remember all the practices that we always had.
Yeah, dude. Every Friday? Is
Yeah.
it Friday?
I
Friday
think that
nights,
was the
got it?
best part.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
a-
that
that was
was
fun.
Yeah.
Because we just messed around. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know.
dude.
Part of it was just getting together.
How did Auntie Sarah like kept us like quiet and listen to her? We were like 10,
we used
12.
to be rowdy. Man,
Yeah.
I think we were pretty rowdy. At least after, when we're done with the...
I remember in Sunday
Practice?
school we would always mess around and we get. Remember Auntie Ruth would send us
Yeah.
to another room. We're like busted.
I don't remember.
we
that.
get out. Okay,
That's
just
you.
me. Just me.
I mean, some of our kids did help, right?
Yeah.
I remember some of the older kids.
Like
It wasn't just
like
us.
I did Mary Jo.
Like
like
Alex?
them. Alex.
Like Alex? He was older than us.
Yeah,
Shout
he
out,
was
Alex.
old. He wasn't part of
out,
Singing Jules.
Alex,
He was.
man.
He wasn't. He was too cool.
That's true. We had the older kids.
Yeah.
I remember Auntie Mary Jo was the older.
But she wasn't part of our singing.
No,
dudes,
but
yeah?
she helped like tame us
Wrangle,
down.
yeah, wrangle us up.
okay.
Alex, those guys, Jeff. I don't remember a lot of them.
Lily?
No, she
she
was
was
our
part-
age.
she
She
was
was
part
our
of
age.
Lily was singing Jules.
Yeah, she was part of Singing Jules.
You guys remember coming back together as Singing Joe? Like when we did that
That was
tribute. to
Gather,
Sarah?
Go ahead. You
Man, this is
explain
your
that.
story, B.
That's-
This is your
that's
story,
your
Gather.
No, dude, I was with Jeff, man. Because
Okay,
in that period of time that we all kind of went our ways or separated in a way.
Yeah.
Me and Jeff got close.
That's because you guys work together in Great America, all right?
That and before we talk about that, I just want to mention this. Like I remember meeting or when Jeff moved back from Sacramento.
Oh, you went back, boy? Oh, to San Jose. That's right.
He wasn't.
But you were an adult already.
He moved
Yeah,
to
something like
Milpitas.
that.
He
We
moved
were
to
already
Milpitas.
like 19 when you moved back. Remember?
Yeah.
In Allen Rock? Like 20. We were 20 already.
Dude, I remember he moved to Milpitas, and then I hit him up. I was like, "Hey, let's go hang out." You know, been a while. You were in Lathrop. He was down in San Jose, and just hit him up. Went up to meet with him, and he goes, "Dude, what's up, man?" You know, obviously when you see a friend that you haven't seen for a while, like you know, his first thing or the thing I remember at least was like, God, you gotta help me find a job, dude. I've been trying to apply to, dude. Like, and he said, man, I went to Great Mall, I went to every single store and applied, and nobody's calling me back. Nobody's calling me back, and I was like, hello, friend. How has it been? And then, I was like, well, I'm working at Great America. You wanna apply over there? He goes, yeah, man, take me. And so we went to apply, and then
Both of you guys.
I was already working there.
Okay.
And then I think I may have been a lead at that time, so I was able to like just kind of get him in.
How old were you at the time, B?
Like 16.
Like 16?
No, probably older.
I was probably like 17,
Okay.
something like that. And then he was waiting for the the call to be like accepted in.
Yeah.
And every time I call him, I'll be like, I just want to hang out with him. God, did you hear anything back? Are they gonna hire me? I was like, no. Hey, something else. One thing I'll say.
Willing to earn money, boy.
One thing I'll say about Jeff, man, he always had that hunger to like, he was persistent and that
I mean, that's why we salute to him.
Salute when he came in.
I mean, that's why he's got
From
the
my heart, my hand to my heart. I'm about to say pleasure
No.
allegiance, boy.
No, boy, like you saying that, I remember going to Jeff's house. It was so organized, like everything. He had a calendar, boy. I was like, this guy's an adult. Got her like breakfast, and he had everything like planned out throughout his day, his week. I was like, dang, I didn't even know what I was gonna wear later on tonight.
dude. Like, okay, so I remember becoming a supervisor my first year. It took me second year at Great America. This guy became a supervisor the first year. Within 3 months.
Connection.
No, it was connection too, but it was also it was also hard work, man. Like he I mean
In Greater America,
it's
Jeff? You were a supervisor.
This was before her downfall.
I got him to a certain level, and then but the titles that he runs today is because of that hunger, that hard work, and he had to grow at a young age, and I salute him for that, man. Like
Salute.
a lot of people,
Literally.
a lot of people don't know his story, but I mean, hopefully in this podcast, you'll get to know him a little bit more. And he
Promote Jeff Mata.
he impressed me, man. Like he showed a work ethic that I never saw ever. So
That was a lot of fun those days.
Heck yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Got her.
was.
Do you remember when I went with Coutinho and to apply for a job at Great America? Because I remember Coutinho was at.
he came to Picnic
Remember?
Grove.
That's right.
I
He
came
worked
to Picnic Grove, got it, and I saw Jeff, and he was like a busy, like, I can't talk right now. He's busy. I'm like, what the
That's
heck?
why he's a
I
supervisor.
haven't seen you in years, boy.
Yeah, but you saw me. What was I doing?
You're just chilling, boy.
You want ice cream, bro? You want ice cream sandwiches? What do you want?
sandwiches,
Anything
boy.
you want, bro? And Jeff was like out there taking out the garbage.
And this was during like when Great America was like popping.
We were
Busy.
young, boy.
Yeah, it was
Like-
fun.
Jeff was an Asian dreamer at the time, boy. He had the brown tips, and I think he was wearing an upside down visor.
Visor, yeah. That was,
With the puka shell necklace, boy. You had the
at
whole
work,
thing.
you guys
on.
wore that at work?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I was like, dang, Jeff's styling, boy.
But that was during when Great America was really busy.
Yeah.
Great America's not the same.
I don't know.
It's
I
not the
haven't
same
been-
Hardy was gonna go
Dude,
away.
they're- in the next 10 years, they're going to close it.
They're out,
They've been
yeah.
saying that for the longest time.
Very soon, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
But this was during when me and Seg lived in Lathrop, right?
yes.
So our friendship kind of like, we didn't hang out as much. Because
Yeah.
we lived too far apart. Did you guys drive during this time?
Brian did.
So how'd you get to work?
I was driving.
Take the bus?
I don't remember. I think it was through the bus.
But you were living
Dang. Yeah,
at
he
in
was
Milpitas
taking
at
the
the time,
bus.
right?
Yeah,
Jeff?
it was through the bus.
So you were driving already.
I was driving at that time. But going back to the singing Jules, how we came back together was,
Okay.
I remember one time we were at my house and I was just kind of like playing on the piano or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there was this song that like I kind of came up with, and he helped me write it. Actually,
What the?
he did, dude.
I don't remember.
Songwriters, composers.
I don't remember this.
You write a song right now?
He helped me write it, and then
Oh,
we
snap.
finished it, and then we thought
God,
I don't know how
remember
we.
the lyrics.
I kind of could recall it, but I don't remember it.
Dear Lord.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. And then
How did we come to the idea of bringing the singing Jules back together?
I don't know, dude. I think we just had a plan to say, how do we get everyone? I think it was just a wild idea. Like, what if we did this?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
because
And
of
then
you
we just
guys,
made it
got
happen.
it? Slammers, because of you guys. You're the mother and father of Slammer.
No, but in the same time, like even before that,
Yeah.
we were already kind of coming up with like plans to get people together, like even at work, like we would plan barbecues or beach parties and stuff, and we're like, we could probably do this with
With our church friends.
with our friends.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, you guys were out in Lathrop, and there was people. I mean, all around the Bay Area that just like. It was like, hey, we can probably get everybody back together. That was cool though.
That was fun. Yeah, that was fun.
We actually sang it in a couple of churches. We
Yeah.
got booked, yeah. We did, we're right.
No,
We
but
sang-
the thing was, we did
Serious?
practice.
we
Yeah.
did. We sang.
We did.
We
I have
sang
photos,
At, like,
I have photos.
at the rodeo church, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have photos of, like Cedric and them. They were there too.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
We have fun. Yeah,
that was
those were
interesting.
fun.
Yeah, we
And then-
actually. Are you talking about the studio picture? that we took?
No,
No, that's different. Dang,
Okay.
Jeff, you
Remember the
remember he's
song
going
That
to
was
bad
the singing
boy.
Jules. We did do the studio picture. Though.
Yeah, but that's not singing Jules.
That
though.
was when we were just hanging out.
Yeah, that was
okay.
that was different.
God, that was it. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Can we show it?
Make sure you show it on this episode, yeah.
I think I got in trouble with those photos.
Oh yeah.
For those of you who are younger,
Yeah.
you guys don't know about studio pictures
Oh,
back
yeah.
in the
Right.
90s.
So we
I
didn't
think-
have selfies before.
I think they tried to bring it back. I think
Really?
they tried to bring it back. Yeah.
I mean, that's for someone like you, that would be a business. Like,
no, like glamour shots, right? With this.
Like
and
all
they would
Easy and
Photoshop
Dreamer
everything.
shots.
It's comical, though, right? It's comical.
Got her, and there was
Humor.
time.
It-
It was no boy. It was it was like a.
It's really cheesy though. Like
It's
if you
not
think
serious, though. That's
It's-
like back then we were doing it for serious. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
we're serious.
it was serious. Yeah. That's
nowadays
that's right.
it's
yeah.
just
It's like for a joke, as
yeah.
a joke,
or like it's just like throwback. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, okay.
Before it was serious.
Yeah, but it wasn't just like a random background. Like it was like there's checkered floors,
yeah.
there was pillars or whatever.
God, you're
was like a
describing
whole
the exact setting
Brian
of our
was there
pictures.
all the time, every weekend. Boy.
Hey.
No, he's describing the exact
Yeah.
studio pictures that we took.
What's the name of the
basically.
studio? Got it? Name it.
Name the studio guy.
Oh shoot! There was one in San Jose.
Sue's.
No.
That was
Something
Sue's.
studios or something.
If you guys could relate, comment
Put
below.
it, comment below.
If you guys
So,
experienced
studio
those.
pictures.
Studio
that was
photos.
part of the
Our era. That's not just our group. Everyone did that.
Yeah. Like last time we were talking about how we used to stuff our shoes during that era. Did you used to stuff your shoes, Brian?
Yeah, dude. That was. Why did we do that?
You gotta put your mic higher
Oh, sorry.
when you talk. It was just style.
Let's talk.
Just to make your shoes more stuff, like bigger.
to be more noticeable.
Yeah.
It's peacocking, right?
But I mean, did you used to stuff, Jeff?
Do you stuff your shoes?
All the time. Still do.
No, me and Seg, we were really into like fashion and style, so we did everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys did all that stuff,
Nah,
but we
got
did
it.
everything.
You
No,
took it
that-
to the
okay,
extreme.
see, that's what I'm saying. Like later on, you guys started dressing. Like you guys went to Anchor Blue and everything. You did the whole
Oh,
nine.
shoot, Anchor,
Anchor
Blue.
Blue, what is
Pink.
that?
Got her. That's
It's like a cooler version of Old Navy.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's where I used to buy my baggy pants.
Aris and
Yeah.
Seg used to dress, man. I remember my mom being like, "Hey, where do you get your?" Talking to Auntie
Yeah.
Ted, be like, "Where do you get your clothes for your kids?" Like, "Oh, I get them at Anchor Blue." Like,
No, I
and my
remember,
mom
like,
was like,
I
"Even my
remember-
mom said you guys dress good."
I remember like there's like Seg's signature fit.
Yeah.
Right? He would have like a Dragon Ball shirt. Right? And then
And a
outside
polo.
like a polo, right?
And then he
Or
folds
And then
or
this-
he would have
and
a
then
vest.
like a vest and have a jeans.
or
Right,
cargo
right,
shirt.
and
And a
white,
vi- and a
white,
visor, a
white
visor.
K-Swiss and the upside down visor. But all of us would have that gear,
And
but
a
just different
spike,
color
dude.
coordinations.
I remember Seg telling me like, dude, it takes me like 15 minutes just for my hair alone.
That's nothing, got her. Ours used to take an hour,
An
boy.
hour, boy, with the afro.
Oh, that hair.
Yeah.
You gotta post a picture of your afro.
I do.
That was epic.
People just ignore it.
Did you see him, got it, when he had
I
an
remember
afro?
that, yeah.
Afro?
I remember
that was
that.
stupid.
It evolved too.
I thought it was cool. Don't feel bad. It was cool, but you were weird when you came here. But you look
Got her-
way better
got
later
her-
on.
RS would wake up 5 a.m. and
to
then
friggin-
blow dry his hair upside down to get that afro. I'm
Hairspray.
like, got her.
Really?
That crap, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
How
Anything
about
to
the cornrows?
Got it. Do you have pictures of that?
I do.
RS
So,
had cornrows at one
I
point.
went home,
How-
and then
our-
my dad saw me. He's like, "Take it out." I'm like, "No!" It took 3 hours to get that done, boy.
You had to pay to get that done
Yeah,
too,
like,
right?
it was like $80 at a high school student. That's expensive.
yeah,
Who did it for you?
It's one of my black friends in high school.
It hurts, right?
They pull your hair, boy. I
It's
got
not
home.
authentic if it's not.
I got home and I took it off. I'm like, no.
It sucks.
I'm like, can I keep
That's
it
the
for
same
one
thing
day?
what happened to me. Got it? Remember when I shaved my head into a mohawk? Remember that, B? I shaved my head into a
I
mohawk that
remember
one
that
summer,
one.
and then I went back home, and then my dad's like, "Cut that off."
I remember
that.
That makes
Really?
Yeah, boy, mohawk guy.
You know, one fondest memory is when we went to D1. Using our Paseo boy.
Now it's called Formula D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's formerly called D1. But we went to the first one. The first.
You guys remember that, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
Was
I
Jeff
remember
there?
that.
Well, for those of you
Yeah,
who
we were
don't
stuffed
know,
in that car.
Explain.
It's actually it's a racing competition.
drift
Okay.
It's a
competition.
drift racing competition they have every year.
And we were watching the show Initial D at that time.
Oh, the anime,
I did.
the anime
that,
show.
that had the Hachiroku car AE86, and he was.
Damn, boy.
I
You still watch it?
And during this
That
time,
was a sick- that
during
was a
this
sick
time,
show.
it was really popular, like hot import nights.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we went to
Fast
D-
and the Furious, like that, that kind of.
So we drove. Who drove?
Bro,
I think that was Seg.
it was only me and Seg were the only
Wait, you didn't
ones.
drive
With
during that time?
licenses.
Me and Seg were the only ones with okay, I got a story to tell you guys.
Okay.
Me and Seg were the only ones with licenses at that time. You three were just sitting in the back.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, what car were we driving?
it was the
What car?
Paseo,
Yeah,
the
my
green
Paseo,
little
yeah.
Paseo.
This is a 2-seater car.
And really,
Bro, I think how old was I think I might have been 17 and Seg was 18.
and then we're all the same.
And then you guys were like 16,
Yeah.
15 or whatever.
Yeah.
And so the plan was Seg was gonna drive down there
and then you drive.
and then I
back.
drive back. Bro, we did not sleep the night before. We had
That's
stayed up
true.
playing video games.
We were playing NBA Street.
Bro, we played video games the whole night and we left like early in the morning, like maybe like 4 or 5 or something
Yeah.
like that. And then we spent the whole day there, watched the whole drifting. We drove back. We didn't stay in a hotel. Bro, when I tell you, dude, I think we might have left there like around 9 p.m. or something like that.
Okay, that's late for a drive, for a 5-hour
Yeah.
drive. Yeah.
And okay, so I thought I could.
We still made the race?
We made the race.
We watched the whole race, right?
Okay.
It was hot, it was loud, all that stuff.
Yeah. And dude, like, I mean, even during the thing, I was falling asleep, and it was loud, right? I was falling asleep during
Like
it.
I said, it was loud, it was hot,
Yeah.
it was all that stuff, man.
And driving back, guys, like all of you guys were asleep, right?
I remember.
And I remember vividly. You want to know why? Because I was falling asleep, and like I didn't want us to die. So
Jeez.
I remember stopping. I would stop on almost every stop because on Highway 5, right? It's just
Yeah.
like a straight shot. And I remember you guys being so like dead tired, right?
Yeah.
Even when I stopped, you guys didn't
up.
move. I would stop. I would get like a Red Bull or a double shot.
remember that
I would,
one.
I would down
Yeah, I
it,
remember that.
and I'll be like, okay. I can kind of stay awake
For another like half hour.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
and then
boys, that's the start of the kidney stone.
Well, backtrack, dude. If you
Actually,
don't know
yes.
if you don't know what a Toyota Paseo is, Google it. 1990s Toyota
small
Paseo.
little car.
small.
Look, it's like a 2-seater car.
Yeah.
We fit how many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us.
Yeah.
And when we were there, we picked up
So
we
much.
picked up some more people. We put 3 more people in the car.
Your
we put,
cousin, right?
Yeah, we put 8 people in the car.
Yeah.
I
Look
forgot
what
about
a
that.
Toyota Paseo is.
That was another part of
That's
it.
great. crazy.
Yeah, you guys remember that? Jeff, do you
remember
remember
that,
that? We
yeah.
picked
There
up
was-
3 more people.
I don't
3
know
or
how 3 got her.
two. Yeah.
Wasn't there other people too?
Yeah,
How did
Yeah.
the king and
No, they were
That's a
there.
different. No, we did
That
that
was a-
twice.
that was a
That's
different
a-
trip.
yeah,
Different D-Roy.
You're getting it too confused.
oh,
boy.
This is
but
the
it's
first
same
one.
car.
The first one. Yeah, same.
Yeah, same car.
No, but on that trip, after like 4 hours of doing this,
Okay.
I got this tunnel vision, Guider.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was, like the lanes that are like kind of, how do I say it? The white.
Yeah, the
dotted
ones that
line.
you follow. Yeah.
Dude, those lines became lasers that were shooting me, and I was trying to dodge them.
So
and
you were
the cars-
hallucinating, guys.
I was, dude. Like,
So you were
and the-
trying to crash the car, got it?
No, and I was trying to dodge the. I
Got
was dodging the lasers so
If
we
you're
don't get
dodging
hit by the
laser,
laser.
That means you're not on the road, yeah?
Dude, I'm not kidding, dude. And then the taillights from other cars, those were eyes like from a boss from a video game or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Crap.
I was trying to make sure we didn't die,
Man,
man.
Jesus, take the wheel. That
Dude.
time, boy.
And it was quiet, and I tried opening the window. Seth goes, "Hey, close the windows. It's loud, right?" And I try to look for music. R's in the back. He's like, "Brian, we're trying to sleep here." Like,
You know, this was
I'm
the
trying to
time-
stay awake.
This is the time the popular flash of my eye.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
You guys remember that?
I remember
a
that.
silly
Tell
story.
him. Tell him the
Was
story.
it Kodak?
It was the
little
disposable
Polaroid.
camera.
disposable
You
camera.
gotta
So
crank it to take a flash
I
picture.
did this with my eye, and then I put the flash right there.
Why,
Why
guy?
did we do that?
What?
Why did we?
We didn't do that, guy. You're the one who did that, boy.
No, what do you mean we? That was you.
And then ever since Guider, I
No.
couldn't see for like 30 minutes.
Guider, I remember-
and I would go to sleep. I was like,
No.
Lord, please, when I wake up, let me get my eyesight back.
Got it, and it was still purple, right? When
It
you-
was still purple, Guider.
That was crazy. Boy, why'd you do that?
I don't know why I did that. For a good memory, Guider.
It is a story now.
But those were good times. We did plenty of those.
Yeah, like
That was
little road trips.
the last that we did a lot of road trips.
But
But I would say that's the age when we started Slamber.
all right.
Yeah,
That-
basically. Yeah.
So that's where Jeff's only memories come.
Actually, that's when we got kind of close. We got really close during those times because
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
older. We
could
relate more,
drive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
once
you could drive.
I could drive at that time.
But yeah, I mean, our friendship is kind of weird because and then years pass, we don't see each other anymore. You know, and then
which years are you talking about?
remember when Jeff went back to Sacramento?
Yeah,
there
I
was a
mean-
time where like we
No.
were absent again.
No, Goddard, that you were absent because I remember when Jeff moved to Sacramento, he was still dating Sokane. So he would go to San Jose. But you guys weren't going to San Jose all the time.
Anymore, okay.
Yeah. Remember Jeff? We'd
Yeah.
pick you up from the Greyhound, Goddard, just so you could
Every
be,
weekend.
Yeah,
got
every
it?
weekend,
Yeah,
Goddard.
I almost didn't graduate.
Oh, this was high
It was
school.
either Brian or Dino.
I almost didn't graduate.
This was high school.
So Kang, it's all your fault. That's
This was high school.
High school,
Yeah.
boy. This is junior, senior year,
It was
Goddard.
senior.
I think
Everything
me
was
and
on the
Seg
line.
were-
Goddard, every time we hung out, my credits got lower. That's cool.
Yeah, tell him when I would leave your house, guy.
Goddard, he'd leave my house at Monday morning, Goddard, like
Jeez.
8 a.m. and his class starts at like 9.
Oh, dang. Greyhound,
Bro.
though. That's quick though.
And
Greyhound
that
is
means, Goddard,
fast.
that means we're gonna be late for school too
Yeah,
because we
for
have to
sure.
drop off to the Greyhound,
Yeah.
Goddard.
And
So
what time did we sleep on Sunday night?
yeah, no sleep, boy. That's Slamber life.
Risk it all.
I think me and Seg were kind of absent because we were like trying to get like adapted to our new
Lathrop.
to
Yeah.
Lathrop, our new friends
Were you
there.
guys driving at the time or?
I didn't drive in high school. I had a classmate who took me to school.
Oh, okay.
But when we first moved to Lathrop, my mom would take me and Seg to school.
No, but eventually, it got to a point where I think Friday nights we would all drive up to their
Lathrop,
place.
yeah.
That's when we all started driving though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was still just me and Seg, but I would drive, and then
But we didn't go anywhere, right? We just stayed at the house.
We just stayed at the house,
just
and
hang
then we would go up there, and then I want to say you guys would drive us back home or something like that,
dang.
and then you would drive Jeff back, and then he
Sacram-
would Slamber on Sunday. And then
Who-
he would go back to Sacramento.
No,
on
I remember
Sunday,
Seg would-
Monday morning.
I remember
you-
Seg would do that. Go to San Jose,
Yeah.
go to Lathrop, and take Jeff back home. Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, you
remember
guys
that.
see? Remember that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
that was crazy.
That was almost every
Seg
weekend.
did that a couple of times.
Was the friendship worth it?
Yeah, Seg got it. It was
Yeah, I remember that one time you drove your Corvette, and where was I sitting, guy?
Got it in the trunk. Got
Why? Why?
Who's in the front?
I don't know one.
I don't know. Was it B?
Yeah, I don't think anyone was. I think you just I was
put it
in the trunk.
Just so you can sleep for what? Yeah.
Sometimes we just drive and the other person just sleeps in the back.
Yeah.
Because or if you knew that you're able to drive that long, you're willing to sacrifice.
No, but before we could drive long distance, no problem.
I can't even do that anymore.
When we first started driving, no, I drive for like 20 minutes and I'm like sleepy already. Boy.
I mean, at that time we just enjoyed the friendship.
Moment,
like it didn't matter where we were, and what was cool about our friendship was we didn't need a lot of money to have fun. We could just go anywhere. Like that was just for some reason our friendship is like we just have some kind of chemistry, and like and the thing is like we never really even told each other like what we were going through at the time.
Yeah.
We were kind of just like this. We would just kind of meet up, and it was just. Whatever.
And what's cool because we were all like at the same age range, so you just kind of get it, like what Jeff was going through. I kind of get it because we were. If you guys don't know, we're all the same age except Dino.
We're around the same age.
Dino's a little younger than us.
Yeah.
But yeah,
a year or two.
How long have we been friends now?
Shoot.
All of us.
30.
Since early.
30.
Because I met
plus
Brian 92. That's
30
when
years, Gator.
Is it 30
years plus.
Thanks.
You guys been cousins for how many years, man? That's a
30
long
years.
Since
time.
my life, guys. Since I was born.
How old are you now?
Gator, I'm 37.
I'm 39.
I'm 38 in a couple months. I'm 38.
I don't care.
You
to
guys
say
been
it.
cousins for a lot of years.
Yeah.
We've been friends since we were like 5
You guys
or
been
6.
close, yeah, because you
Yeah.
guys been
Yeah,
going to the same.
that's why we
church.
look like each other.
True.
Yeah, a little bit.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, that's basically the history of Slamber Boys.
There's more. There's more to that.
That's just like a little glimpse.
There's a little
of it.
snippet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stories that we can tell.
Yeah.
But we're trying to be to be PG today.
The rules.
There's a lot of rules.
There are.
There's a lot of rules.
We have a lot of history together, and you guys are just getting like a glimpse of it. And some we probably just forgot about it.
We've forgotten more stories.
Like
I
we
think.
said, we've been friends for 30 years.
30
Yeah.
plus.
So I don't remember a lot of stuff anymore.
Oh, again, a lot of times everything just kind of molds into like.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year, what things.
But yeah,
happened,
every
you know
time
what I
me
mean?
and Dino does this, it's like our years are off, our ages
Yeah.
are off. We're like, what? That doesn't make sense.
I just remember, so there's like all this, the main storyline, and then you have like side storylines.
Yeah.
Side
We can
stories.
talk about Comp
confusing.
USA if you
You're
guys
right.
want to do it.
Oh yeah,
And it gets
boy.
confusing.
We can talk about that.
Wait,
So
you guys all worked at
there
Comp
was a
USA?
time out of high school.
First
me,
of all,
Jeff,
what is Comp USA?
Comp USA is like a Best Buy,
Like a cheap
like
version?
a cheap. If you guys seen 40-year-old Virgin, the Tech USA or wherever
It's
wherever
basically
Andy
that.
worked, it's basically that, exactly that, right? B?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's basically that
Yeah.
that place.
Okay. It's not
So how did we get started, Ryan? Was it you the first time? The first one that
It's
went?
No,
always
you.
Are you sure?
You worked there after Great America, right? Because we left Great America.
And then he told me to apply.
Did we leave?
Wait, I don't even know the story, but it seems like it's
Yeah, we
that's
left.
a lot of
Was
bad
it
stories.
leave
got it.
There's a lot
or
of
left
stories
behind or
Yeah, we left.
we had to leave?
Are you sure it was me that first
Alright,
got
you
it?
don't have to-
Wait,
you don't have to dive into
And then
this.
we got.
Is this are
Sorry,
the
Rich-
stories gonna like mess up a lot of people?
Are these stories illegal?
Just-
Are they-
Just know that
We
Jeff's
don't want to hear.
Jeff's memory is
It was
not that
legal.
good. Jeff's memory is not that good, guys. So just know that
What's in
whoever
this
started, I think you started there, and then, or was it me?
It was one of you guys.
Anyways,
Get to the
That's not important. Go ahead.
me and Jeff were able to use our supervisor experience to get a supervisor position at CompUSA.
There you go.
And then he got so Kane to work there. We got
Oh, so
Dino to
Kane
work
worked there
there.
too?
King worked there too.
You
So
Like,
Kang
doesn't
is
work there,
Jeff's
yeah?
wife.
Didn't Fong work there? Too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Even Alan worked there. Got my cousin.
Alan worked there too.
Yeah.
For how
And
long?
then,
So these
I
guys,
don't remember that.
these guys got all these dudes working.
and then I'll say,
Bro, we got nothing done.
bro, me and Jeff were the supervisors. Okay, so
Yeah.
we didn't.
Don't.
Right.
We didn't get anything done, man. Like I would open in the morning,
Yeah.
right? Me and Dino would work in the morning. Dino would call me and he'll be like, "Yo, B, I'm still sleepy. Can you clock me in?"
Oh my god.
And I'll be like, "All right, I got you, guys."
And I come in during lunch.
There were a few times he didn't even come in at all.
Got paid for the
But
day,
he got
boy.
paid.
Oh my gosh.
And then,
Shout out CompUSA. That's why they went down.
well, I'll say this.
So dumb.
I mean, us as supervisors were
Horrible.
young and dumb.
Yeah.
But I'll say the management there
Was dumber.
wasn't really keeping an eye on us. I'll say that.
Was
And
it like a new company?
It was no. It was
Like a tryout kind
no.
of store?
That store has been there. However, they were trying to save it. But they just kind of threw.
But they hired us.
They were trying to. They threw like these random managers that
Oh my
thought
gosh.
they could like fix
Handle
it,
it. Yeah.
and they weren't.
Fit for it.
Yeah, dude. There was one time. Who was it? There was an obligor party, and all of us wanted to go.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Everyone
It was a
went.
And we
party
were
at one of
all
my
in the
uncle's house.
shift.
Yeah.
We all had the same shift, and we're like,
We just left. We just left with.
we left one cashier guy,
Oh my
But,
gosh.
and
We-
there was
we
no
all
other
went- we
employee.
all-
We're like,
it was
dude,
at-
we'll be back in a couple hours.
Yeah, it's at the Ronnie's house. We all had CompUSA shirts on.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tucked
dude, your
in
dad,
red shirt,
your
remember
dad
that?
was like, "Hey, Brian, how much for the new
Oh,
iPod?" I was like, "I'll get you a discount. Don't worry, Uncle Paul. It's all good. I got you."
Oh no, there's a bunch of us there.
And you guys worked. You guys
And I-
worked here for how many years? Or not even?
It was probably like less than a year.
Maybe 1 to 2.
You guys got fired, or you guys just left?
No,
Be honest. Be
left.
honest.
No, we left. No,
We
I
left.
thought-
Jeff,
I
you
left.
too?
I don't know. I left.
I left because I went to college.
How about you, Jeff? You got fired or you left? No one got fired.
You want to tell the
I
chick
don't remember.
that? I remember. Let me tell a story. CompUSA. I remember. I met this guy in the back. What's his name, dude? The
RC?
RC. Yeah.
Hey, should we name God? Take that out.
That's all right.
It's all right.
Shout out RC. What's up, boy?
It's been years. It's
It's
been years.
But anyway, he would like, we got a shrink wrap machine. Remember, we got the new shrink wrap machine, and his RC's like, hey, what game do you want to play? He'd get me new games.
Yeah.
Like I think it was Xbox at the time. He'd give me a game. I'll open it. I'd play it.
Yeah.
And I'd give it back, and he'll wrap it again.
Oh
Like
my
new, got it.
That's stealing, got her.
Nah, it's borrowing.
It's
bro.
borrowing.
Dino,
It's-
why would you do
it's-
that?
It's renting.
It's red box like that.
red box.
Dino,
Dang.
Shout out RC. That was the best, bro.
why would you do that?
Because I'm a gangster, son. Just kidding.
That was great.
Yeah. I think that's why I stopped being your friends for a little bit. That's why means I kind of hid for a little bit.
That's why you're closer to God than us.
I just remember on Black Friday. You guys remember Black Friday?
Yeah, boy.
That was dumb, dude.
I did that. I did the disappearing act that day too. I clocked in at the end and I didn't show up until
was so
at the
dumb.
next day.
Dino doesn't do that anymore.
I don't
Okay,
do that
guys?
anymore.
This was more than what, 15
great.
years ago?
No, guy.
10?
10?
10 years ago.
20 years ago, got it?
He's
No,
No, it can't be Gutter.
I was 19 at the time. Yeah. Almost 20 years ago.
He's,
So it's okay. It's okay to tell it now.
he's responsible now.
It's erased, Gutter.
He's a responsible man.
I don't care, bro. I'm a gangster. Just kidding.
1 year later, that store shut down.
Yeah,
I wonder
Because
why.
of you
I
guys.
wonder why.
It did close down.
It did. Eventually.
It did close down.
Yeah, it did.
Suffered.
Yeah.
There's a lot. A lot of stories.
I mean, the Slammer Boys, we have a lot of stories together, individually, all that stuff.
What's on
They
your mind,
still
Jeff?
have. They still have
I mean,
stories.
Great America. I mean, it's on its downfall, and then
yeah?
USA.
Go
what
tell
else?
him the story about Great America.
So dumb, dude.
Tell him, Jeff.
Give us one story,
I don't know.
Jeff.
Give us one
Give
story.
us one
It doesn't have
story.
to be that one that you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay, I got a story.
Are you gonna tell him the funnel cake story?
Huh? No. I'll tell him the volleyball story though.
Okay.
Go.
The volleyball story. Okay.
I mean, that's not even as good as the funnel cake.
It's not, but this
Can I
one's
hear the
still
funnel-
good.
The funnel cake. Let's
do the
hear
funnel
the
cake
funnel
story.
cake story.
Funnel
Got
cake
her.
story.
And did the P.F. Chang adventures?
I think they want to hear the.
Let's start the funnel cake. Funnel cake.
Brian.
I think they want to hear the funnel cake story.
Let's do it. Do the funnel cake.
Both of you
ahead,
guys,
go ahead.
both of you guys
See,
know
go
this one.
I don't know.
Oh, we're
you-
definitely
no, both
part
of
of
you.
it.
Go ahead, Yatter.
No, you tell
I'll turn
it.
it over to the mastermind.
Go, V. Just start it off.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. We were first of all. Let me just disclaimer. We were
is it
young,
bad?
You were
dumb,
young,
and
dumb.
stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, and we want to make a lot of money, right? Who doesn't, right?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you work, and we came up with this plan.
Take notes, kids.
No, don't do this. That's why I said the disclaimer is we were young, dumb, and stupid.
Right.
We were.
All right,
But you guys
so
are pretty balling
we
at the
planned-
time.
We planned this thing where we would we went Gotta you tell the story.
No,
dude.
you got
I don't know
it,
how to put
boy.
into
You
words.
You're
got
almost
it.
there.
There's
You're
so
almost
much.
there. You're almost there, Brian.
I'm not even starting the story.
You're almost there. Come on.
Is it something you,
got
want to
this.
tell though?
Huh?
Is it something you want to tell?
of course.
If you don't want to tell it, you don't have to tell
We
it.
could cut it.
We should cut it.
Okay, let's cut it.
Why?
Huh?
Got her.
Is it something you get in trouble?
No,
How?
no. I mean, it's
Keeping this guy.
Do you want to tell the story? Tell the story.
Tell the joke.
Hey, you're
keeping this-
almost done.
We're keeping.
All right, so I'll tell the story.
Tell it.
So one day, Brian,
He didn't even start yet. And all of a sudden,
so one day, Brian came up with a great plan. He came up to me. He was like, "Hey, guy, I got this great plan." I'm like, what is this great plan?
Schemes, boy.
I was like, what is this great plan? I was like, so okay, so I know this person that works at the funnel cake place. So if you guys have ever been to Great America,
you guys know what that is.
they have funnel cakes.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Sweet tooth.
Bad for you. Anyways, simple, right? The plan was like, hey, we're gonna sell funnel cakes,
Okay.
and whatever we charge them, we're just gonna say this is what it costs, and then we're gonna keep the change.
Dang.
Well,
Embezzlement.
because we were
Breaking Bad stuff.
this is embezzlement, boy.
because we were supervisors, we knew the code to open the cash.
Pretty much.
You guys might get in trouble for
much.
this.
But
I don't think we should tell this.
Remember? We did the math.
No,
Yeah,
We had to come up with the math. It's like, okay, so if they give you a $20 bill, this is how much you give them.
Take notes, kids.
Because the funnel cakes never changed prices.
Yeah.
It was always one simple price.
Oh.
So we would override it so that it wouldn't show.
Oh my god.
And we
you-
just kept the change.
So you guys were the funnel cake kingpins of
Pretty
Great
much.
America.
Okay.
And I remember we made like
Nope,
so
what?
much.
Yeah.
You made so much money.
No.
Throw them under the bus.
We just
God, you're the kingpin, boy.
No,
we were young,
Well,
dumb, and stupid. Okay.
we could keep
Just-
that, but that's it. We don't.
just-
You can't go on with that story.
Man.
Yeah, there's worse things
I
you
just-
can tell. What?
No. I mean, okay, just to so everyone understand the story. Like that was the last one, but we had like 20
Schemes?
plus
Schemes.
other like because I knew other
Yeah.
supervisors
yeah.
in other shops, and we would go here shop, and
Mafia got
And-
it.
Wait,
God, I don't know about
Great
that. We
America,
built up.
boy.
we
Was I part of that?
You don't remember going to other shops?
No, I don't
With
Dang.
Alan?
Don't name drops, boy. Don't
Alan,
name
your
drops.
cousin.
Dig, boy.
What, he was part of the funnel cake plan, yeah?
Yeah, but we went to other shops.
Like popcorn chicken,
stuff. Like
Dippin' Dots.
Hey,
Got it.
now you
Dang,
remember?
boy.
Yeah, I
All
remember.
right.
And
Yeah,
then
we had a
and
lot
then
of
and then
quick
but it
schemes.
was that last one, then we got caught, and then the managers pulled us in, and that's when they let us go.
Oh, you guys got fired.
Yeah. So
I mean,
Jeff
they let
too?
us go.
yeah,
That's
they,
fine.
they
You
let
guys
us
got
go.
fired.
We got reprimanded for our young, dumb, and stupid actions. Put it that way.
dang.
So
Remember that happened to us, Coffee. I say that's for another story.
Yeah, that was great. I mean,
at
we
least-
we went to PF Chang's one day. That was good. Got her. Valet.
I mean, you guys learned your lesson, right?
yeah, I mean,
I mean, again, when we
you're-
were young, we did stupid stuff.
Yeah,
and you don't even
when
think
you're-
about stuff like that.
when you're
You
growing
don't think
up,
of the consequences.
Yeah, actually, you don't. Did
Should
you
I tell
guys?
should I tell my CompUSA story? Should I tell that?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
While we're at it.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, I'm not part of it, so it's good.
Sure. Got it.
ahead,
All right,
go
check
ahead.
this out. Check this out. So we're working at CompUSA, and
Okay.
I don't know how I got this idea, this scheme, because
All right.
Brian freaking poisoned my mind.
Okay, take that.
But anyway-
Edit this out. Edit this out.
So I remember.
Dino used to go to work without clocking in.
You guys were young and dumb. It's okay. Okay.
Made me
Go
come
ahead,
in,
go ahead.
and I remember I was like, we had a policy. We had a policy of you don't need a receipt to return.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I remember that, yeah.
You don't need a receipt to return a policy there. They were proud of that. They would
Yeah.
always like, so there's one day someone returned, was that Ethernet cables, like the 50
Yeah,
foot
yeah.
long Ethernet cables,
Okay.
right? And I remember,
Use
how
your
much
mic,
was
Gutter.
it? Oh, sorry. So the return price, so how did
$15.99.
50
Vividly. I
remember it vividly. But anyway, like when you would return, you could buy these cables for sale, right?
Okay.
With our employee discount for
Yeah.
like pennies on the dollar, like
Right, right.
$5.
Yeah.
But when you could return it, for full price.
Oh.
But then you would get store credit, right? So I was like, how can I exploit this? Right? So
At a young age,
at a
that-
young,
you had
I
that
was
mindset.
scheming
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
got her. So
Yeah.
I went to other I went to other Comp USA's. Got her. Bought the cables and went to other Comp USA's. Bought the cables under my discount for $5, and then I would return it for full price. Got it, and it amassed to like $5,000. Got a lot of money. Got it, right? And then so I think one time I don't think I was working there anymore at Comp USA, or I think I was. Mm-hmm. It was like right before I quit, and I remember like they were. There was talks about someone scamming.
Yeah.
Got it. There was one during the meeting. I'm like, crap, this. Right, and then the loss protection finally caught up because I was returning it under my employee ID.
Did you get caught?
I did get caught. So what they're like, so luckily I didn't open anything. So I still have like I would do it in waves, got it. So I would do one wave, I'll get like 20 and return it, and I'll get $1,000. So I had like a lot. I had like stacks, right?
Yeah.
It's like Grand Theft.
It was
Grand Theft Auto.
So luckily, I didn't open these packages because I would just recycle it for more more. And then they were like, "All right, dude." They called me, right? This is loss protection. We spoke to your coworkers.
Yeah. They snitched on you.
They snitched on me.
Oh dang!
No, I was kidding. No, I was kidding. So, and then they talked to me. They're like, "Just bring in the stuff. Well, just bring in the stuff.
Yeah.
You're fired. Just bring in the stuff,
Right.
and then we'll leave it at that. You're still young. I don't want to ruin your life. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir."
Shout out to whoever that was.
That's some schemes, guy.
That's some scheme, boy.
That's some good stuff. Yeah. People still do that now.
Yeah.
Don't
do that.
Don't do
Don't
that.
Always what?
learn from our lessons.
16, yeah.
We were young, dumb, and stupid.
I don't think I was
We
19
could
at
have.
the time.
You could have been put in jail.
Yeah,
I was an adult.
You
I was
were-
an adult already.
Yeah.
I was 18 already.
I mean, in the same time, to be fair, like you could ask almost anyone our age if we've done things that could have ended us in jail, except for this guy who wouldn't hang out with
Ours
us.
is an angel.
However, if you're young and you're thinking about stuff like this, it's
Don't
not
do
worth
it,
it.
yeah.
It's
Right.
not.
No,
and
this is a stupid mistakes that kids do.
I didn't grow up in San Jose, so we didn't have anything in Lathrop, so we didn't have all that.
you guys were Christians.
We weren't schemeful kind of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, Brian plays in my mind, so I was scheming. I was scheming after Brian became my friend.
I'll say this. You know, there's nothing you could really get away with.
Yeah.
And God just has this way of
Sees you.
exposing you.
Yeah.
And if you get big headed with it, he he'll take you to that place where you're just on your own, and you'll realize it.
No,
So,
real talk though. Like God was looking out for me.
Oh,
I
for
could have
sure.
went to jail.
You could have went
at
to
the
jail,
time. Like if I've amassed like thousands, got her. Like
bro,
and then,
we came up with a scheme, but we didn't. We're talking about funnel cake prices. You're doing like
yeah, I wanted
Textiles.
to be the Walter White of Comp USA.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Learn from our mistakes, please,
dude.
young people.
Yeah.
I mean, we
What was crazy times?
Crazy
We were
times.
gangster. And we were teenagers, dude.
that's imagine your kids. You know what I mean? You spanked them, guy.
God, I'll beat him up.
Yeah. So Logan X, Riley, Mason.
We gonna
Do
beat
not
you
do
up.
the- We're telling these stories for you
So
guys.
you learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
Right. And for all other watchers, Jedi and those guys.
Yeah. Sorry, Lord.
But yeah, I don't want to make this too long. Brian, you want to give a closing message?
What are you talking about? Did we even go?
Yeah, how long have we been talking?
Let's all
probably like
all
an
the
hour.
talking points, guys.
let's all bow our heads for
start.
prayer.
We
didn't even start.
boy.
We could do a second episode.
Yeah,
Okay,
we should.
second
we should.
episode.
We should. You know what I mean?
What's the
And this guy has to
what's
go
the
to-
overlying?
This guy has to go to the bathroom.
What do you mean?
Go ahead, close it real quick. Close it real quick.
Close it real
this
quick,
was
About our friendship.
if there's one thing we got from this episode, okay, it's
Why do you have to end it on this, dude? You should end it with a happy story.
Happy story, boy.
all right. If there's one thing we learned from this episode,
We'll all say something.
go ahead. Go. How about you go first then? If you guys want to interrupt everything,
ahead,
else.
go ahead,
If we
go
ahead,
if we
B.
learned one thing from this episode, is that Dino's a Grand Theft.
And Brian taught me everything he knows.
and
But yeah,
learn from our mistakes. You can't run away from God and and He will expose you. But in the same time, out of all the experiences we had as kids, I am grateful for this friendship. And if you guys
Have friends at a young
have
age.
friends at a
keep
young
'em.
age, keep them, bro, because it'll take you a long way. And be grateful for what you got. I'm grateful for these guys. These are my brothers. These are my friends, and God given. And we have memories that, even though Jeff can't remember all of the things, but you know, just like the chemistry just happens when we're together, and it's there, man. It's just like even though there were gaps in our friendship, we're that kind of friends that, like, it doesn't matter. We can just pick up as if we never left each other,
Right.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
So grateful for you guys.
Amen.
How about you, Jeff? Last words?
Yeah, so I don't see you guys a lot, right? I think
yeah.
it's been 8 months, maybe more,
Dang.
since we've seen each other.
Right.
So this is always good, right? I think anytime we get together, time spent, you know, it's always good.
This
so.
time it's just different because it's recorded.
Yeah. but I mean it with all my heart. I mean, I think anytime we get to do this, it's always good, whether or not it's, you know, on camera or not,
Yeah.
with our family or not. So just wanted to give you guys a, you know, thank you for inviting us over.
For sure.
And
always
hosting
thank you
this,
guys.
you know, so it gives us a chance to not to just spend time with each other, but capture these stories.
Yeah.
And
And
share it
you
with
know,
the
like
world, so.
I'm proud of our friendship. Like I want to share it. Share
Yeah.
like how like our stories as
Right,
friends
right.
to other people. You know, like we have cool stories, and I think that, you know, other people would enjoy, you know,
Listening to it,
listening
watching
to
it.
them.
Yeah.
I think we shared a lot of the
The bad
mistakes
ones, boy.
on this episode. I don't know why, but there was a
Sure,
lot
man.
of good memories
There's a
lot,
and good
yeah.
stuff that we went through.
Right.
But for those of you who have friends from childhood, call them right now. Just say, "Hey, what's up? I love you. Thank God for you, and keep that friendship going, man."